just like when you get sober, consistently day in and day out to be successful, right? And everybody has their own definition of success, but I really, like, you know, I don't get the Sunday scaries anymore. You know, I love teaching, and I loved all that. I get to kind of do that at the gym. I get to work with people in recovery. We get
You
to
also do some coaching and
Yep.
case management, things like that, which I
Yep.
think is awesome. So, I mean, really what I hear about is like you were being very consistent then, and it sounds like you still kind of do the same stuff now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's like it's a really hard thing to do.
Yeah.
And again, not perfectly. There are days where it's like, I'm like, F this, I don't want to do it.
Right.
Not because like I dislike it, but because I might be a little off spiritually or emotionally. It's like, you know, some days when you just kind of want to pick a fight or stir the pot, and it's like, what am I doing? Like, why do I feel like that? And then it's like taking a look at myself, right? You know, maybe I didn't get the thing that I wanted, right? You know, the fear sets in, right? And I think, you know, it's like you've been around long enough to where it's like you see people that takes them back out and they don't come back and they're gone permanently. And I truly do. Like, I love my life. I love being sober. I love the opportunities it's afforded me. And I know it's all about giving back and being involved. And I still go to my meetings, and I still attend events, and I still show up for other people. And that's what they told me to do.
And I have a question. I think like a big role of why I stay sober, still sober, and really second think it if I ever think that I want to drink or anything like that. Like, I'm like, I worked so hard to get to where I am.
Yeah.
And I may have gotten my car back, but do you think that like biking everywhere, working hard, sweating, you know, putting your back into it, do you think that is also one of the reasons why like you're like, F that, I am like gonna do everything I can to keep what I have today?
I'm really grateful for that time. Obviously, in it, there were moments of like, this sucks.
Exhaustion.
You know, like the bus wouldn't come, I'm late to work, you know.
People would give up.
Yeah.
I've watched people give up.
Right.
You know?
And I think that was one of the strongest things, and why is like being able to put that effort in and day out, like getting up even earlier to make sure I get the bus to teach the 5:30, like showing up for people, figuring out how to show up early, how to stay late, how to give 100% to what I'm doing, because what's the point if I'm not, right? And I learned that in recovery. It was like, are you willing to go to any lengths?
Yeah.
And in the beginning, yeah, and I still am.